Good afternoon, everybody. And here we are reliving our lives in COVID days. Welcome to the holidays. So we are doing this again, Tim Marie and I, because of the COVID and all the expanse of what's going on. We have decided that it is safer not to have large gatherings like the all-team meeting, and instead we're going to do it on a video like we are right now today and again tomorrow on Wednesday. Today, I want to go over some of the updates we have for COVID and also the new guidelines the CDC has presented. And then Tim Marie has a few things to follow up. And then tomorrow, we're going to talk about what we're going to be doing as a follow-up for the associate survey with each department head speaking about their department, as well as birthdays, anniversaries, star of the month, and a fun events calendar for January, Tim Marie?
You betcha.
So, to begin with the COVID update, we now have 2 positive cases of associates with COVID in our community as of today, which is Tuesday, the 28th of December. And a lot of other people that feel that they have been potentially exposed. So again, I want to say, not just at the community here, but when you're outside of this community, please exercise caution. This is the holidays with a lot of people traveling from all over the United States and the world, and everybody's inside gathering together for holiday things, and the potential to spread the virus is huge. I'm sure you're seeing it on the news, and for those of you that think, oh, but it won't happen to me, think twice. So, guidelines, what the CDC just put out today, have changed a little bit. I want to read them to make sure I get them accurate. There's 3 different ways you can go. For those people who have had their vaccinations and their booster, and they feel they were exposed to somebody who did have COVID, they're requested to wear a mask around others for 10 days and test on the 5th day. There is no isolation or any of that if you have been boosted. Next is if you've completed your first round of shots, but you have not gotten the booster because you haven't let 6 months go by, the suggestion from the CDC is that you're to stay home for 5 days and continue to wear a mask around others for an additional 5 days. They said it is possible to wear a mask for the whole 10 days if you have to, and to test on the 5th day again. If you develop symptoms, we need to get you tested, and you're going to stay home until we get the results of the test. Right now, we're getting test results back the next day, which is great. Third case scenario, which doesn't exactly apply to an associate because you've all been vaccinated, but it applies to people who have not been vaccinated. If there's no vaccination, then you have to stay home for 10 days. And if you personally test positive for COVID, regardless of your vaccination status, you're to stay home and isolate for 5 days. And if you do not have any symptoms, you may come back to work with a mask after the test results on that 5th day. Some people do have a lingering cough sometimes. It isn't bad. This is happening a lot, and that's okay to come back to work that way or just to go out in public. However, if you have a fever or something along those lines, no, then it is not okay. You need to stay isolated until the fever has been gone for 24 hours, then you can come back to work. So, what's the bottom line here? If you've been vaccinated, if you've been boosted, everybody's feeling pretty good. The CDC is feeling pretty good about how you're doing, and you just need to wear the mask if you're not positive, even if you think you've been potentially exposed, and you can continue to go about your daily life. We are going to test you here as soon as you tell us that there might be a possible exposure, and we'll test you again in 5 days just to make sure. But other than that, you should be good. Tim Marie.
Hello. So just a reminder, and I know we don't have to worry about this in this community, but I wanted to talk about falsification of time records. That would be being untrue on your punch adjustments, telling your supervisor to clock you in at a certain time or to adjust a punch, which is inaccurate. That is falsification. Adding a message in Dayforce with an inaccurate punch. And truly, if you are punching for another associate, whether you are thinking you are helping, is grounds for immediate termination. So we will be handing out an updated policy, not updated, just a reminder for everyone, as I know things are crazy, reminding you of our timekeeping records, which is you are responsible for recording your time. If you are running late or unable to punch back from a break, etc., that is a legitimate mispunch. So please, once again, you are not to punch for any other associate but yourself. I know we don't have to worry about that here. I know that's not going on. This is just a reminder of a little refresher policy that will be going around. And just to let you guys know that once again, falsification of time records in any way, shape, or form is grounds for immediate termination. And now to something happier. So we have a little riddle.
Okay, wait a minute. This is just to make sure we have their attention, right?
Yes.
Do they get to win something?
Yes.
What do they get to win?
A $10 gift card.
Whoever gets the riddle first, or whoever gets the riddle, period? Whoever gets the riddle first.
That's-
And Tim Marie. So
remember-
Tim Marie needs to hear from you first what
Yes.
the answer is to her riddle, and she'll give you a $10 gift card. We're going to do it again tomorrow.
Yes.
We will have a
A
different
new riddle.
A new riddle tomorrow. Today, what is the riddle, Tim Marie?
Okay, it is. What is seen in the middle of March and April that can't be seen at the beginning or end of either month? So once again,
You gotta tell me, because I didn't get that one the first time.
what is seen in the middle of March and April that can't be seen at the beginning or the end of either month?
Can I
And I
play?
look forward to your response.
Can I play?
No, you cannot.
I
Have a
never
wonderful
get to
day,
play.
everybody.
Bye, everybody.